there's obviously faith, and then there's also fear. They're obviously they operate in the same way because they both require a belief in something, a belief in an outcome or choosing a direction. It's usually rooted in a decision or a choice, which you lean more towards on faith and believing that something great is going to happen, or fear that something bad is going to happen. So, but both of them operate in the same belief type. So you're believing for something to happen. Okay. And so when you look at this, believing something for faith, you're believing something hoped for, but for nothing yet seen, but not yet seen is the outcome. But fear, you're believing something dreaded but not yet seen. So they're both operating in a belief of some sort. So when it comes to faith or fear, we're going to hopefully drive you in the direction of leaning more in your faith. But we're going to talk about fear because you often heard about things about faith and what that requires. But also, let's look at fear today is what we're going to talk about. So who is fear? So we're going to go through the who, what, when, where, and why, and how to get rid of fear. So right now, we're going to talk about who fear is, or what fear is, and then when fear operates and all that stuff. So let's look at this, who fear is. Okay, so this is a spirit of fear. It doesn't care who you are, whether you're a leader, a faith. It will try to come after you. If you're a parent, fear doesn't knock politely is what it says there. It creeps in hoping you will believe it's lies. But if you are a child of God, you have the authority to shut it down. So
So if you're a parent, I know, Nikki, you are a parent. And if you're a parent, then you know that you've likely encountered fear in the form of, I will say that in the past, I've seen some where, for example, my daughter used to love to take pictures from a skyscraper. And I was like, what in the world? Like, why, Lord, are you testing me in this? Anyway, so praise God, she hasn't done any of those lately. But yes, that tries to cause, for any parent, naturally, a spirit of fear to arise. So,
yes.
You have to then know how to handle that. If you're a student and it's test time, I'm sure that tries to come up. But if you're brand new to the faith, I know that Tim and I had been talking, and if you're brand new to the faith, man, can fear try and attack you in so many different ways. And if that is the case for you, like if you've ever had fear attack you this week, just drop it in the chat and let us know. So one of the things that we're talking about as we go forward with this is, we have coaching that is available to you. And a lot of people don't realize we even do deliverance for absolutely free on Zoom.